together. Yay! If you have yet to see our first video, definitely recommend that one. It's about an hour and some change long, so you can definitely do some things while you watch it. But I'm Chelsea, if you're new here. These are all my married friends. This is Sunday. This is Sunny or Sunday.
Oh my gosh. We're like, wait.
Share yours.
Mochi. I thought it was Mochi.
Mochi.
Wait, I thought it is Mochi.
I think it's Mochi.
It's Mochi.
I thought that's how you pronounce it.
Yo, I don't think so.
Oh,
I'm like, take it from the Asian one, guys.
Mochi.
and this is
Shortcake.
Shortcake.
Didn't we name her Shortcake?
I came up with them. I don't know what chew means.
So
Me either. I don't know what that is.
Just said that sounds like chumba. From SpongeBob.
Churro.
No.
Churro is cute. I feel like I like going for a walk, having like, I don't know, worship on, like listening to headphones and stuff. Or wait.
Listening to headphones.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I'm actually scared. And cut scene. Honestly, that I also feel like, and this may sound very controversial, but running is actually very restful for me. Only because it's where I feel the most challenged, but yet my mind, I feel like, feels the most at rest, because I feel like with the Lord, it's where I spend a lot of time just kind of working through things with Him. And then by the end of it, I just feel like the most rested. So it kind of sounds funny, but like that's really actually very restful for me.
I'm kind of the same as you, Jen. I think I like nature the most. It makes me feel, I think nature is where I feel the most nearness to God.
Yeah.
And obviously I believe like true rest is like rest in the Lord. So for me, it's just like taking a walk.
Yeah.
Sometimes, a lot of times with no music, just like hearing the sounds around me. What I've been implementing lately is taking literally like 20 minutes on a timer and just sitting in silence has been really restful for me. And then just putting boundaries up against my phone.
That's a big one.
You know, so that's how I like to rest.
The series that's really been changing our perspectives on rest has been the Fight, Hustle, and Hurry podcast by Jeff Bethke and his guy,
John Mark
Comer. So if you haven't gone through that, I highly recommend. We've really loved it.
Yeah.
And we think it's like helping us have conversations around this. And for rest, like rest with me has a lot to do with like getting away from anything like work related. So like even on my phone, just putting downtime on my phone, like we've been putting it away at 9 and back out at 9 in the morning, so we have like just more intimate time in our bedroom as husband and wife rather than like distracted time. So that's been really helpful for our rest.
That's so good. Some ways I like to rest is in silence. I would say I love sitting, and even like instrumental music if I am not craving silence sometimes. But I think the silence is super important to implement. But I do like to, I don't know, recently, like I think I used to like to rest, like putting on music and then cleaning. But recently I've been like, I'm just going to actually sit. Like I'm just actually going to like delight in the Lord. Like be thinking about what I'm thankful for, you know, and just prayer to Him and conversation with Him, or even just when I literally have no words, literally sitting in silence and not like being hard on myself.
The most restful thing you can do as a believer is to soak in the presence of the Lord. Like if you're gonna find true rest, you're only gonna find that in Jesus. So you know, all the things we're saying about walking, you know, sitting by a pool or whatever, like those things are just an additional way of resting when you're rested in the Lord, right? So
but a big part of that, we've talked about this too, is like the overstimulation of our minds and how even when we're trying to rest, it can really sabotage the time that we're trying to take away. And because we have not, like, in a way, detoxed ourselves from the hustle and the hurried lifestyle of work, of family, of, you know, just trying to keep up. So
and that takes time.
Yes, like long periods
Yeah.
sometimes of time.
Yeah, like you
Away.
sometimes you can't sit down for like 20 minutes and really feel the silence, like, and really just like, because your brain's still kind of going sometimes, but like just doing it over and over again, no matter like how busy your mind feels at first, you just keep doing it. And like, but yeah, like Jenna was saying, like we're resting in Jesus. Like we're not just like resting to like clear our mind or like go to a happy place. Like we are resting because Jesus is rest, and like we want to like live our lives out of a place of rest.
Right.
And so
these are just little ways to do it.
Oh, this is cute. What is something you've done recently that you're proud of?
ooh, I love that.
I like that.
Me, I think being able to teach in church, just continuing with that. Because I don't know if you guys know, but well, obviously you don't know me. But I'm like, I don't know if you guys know, but
Oh my gosh.
I have like a history of.
so good.
I wanted to put it down for a second.
It looks good.
But I have a history of like really bad anxiety, stage fright, public speaking, just like fear of man very heavily. So that's something that God has like delivered me from, obviously. So just being able to teach at church is kind of a testimony of what God has done in like my heart and just all that kind of stuff. So that.
We're so proud of you.
Yeah, I love that.
That's incredible.
Beautiful.
Surviving.
Honestly,
That's real.
At least she's honest,
I
man.
know.
The past
least
6
she's
months
honest.
been rough.
Yeah.
Y'all know. But I am coming really from like a really grateful place when I say that. Like I'm not complaining. I like truly it was tough, and but I knew the Lord had reason for it and purpose for it, and I'm proud that I'm resting, I would say, and like able to see it. When you rest, you're able to kind of get a picture for what everything is going on in your life, and then get a lens, you know, through God of like what's going on. And so I would say
I love that.
Yeah.
Yay.
A grateful
good.
heart.
Yeah, I love y'all.
Oh, you.
I love y'all.
I feel like I have like two different things because they're very different, but one being, so this is so funny because it just happened, but I hate storms. And I actually, because when I was little, I just had like a lot of traumatic incidents, but specifically actually on planes, like storms, planes combined. And I feel like in the last couple of months, just with how much flying and all the things I've done, I would normally have had like major like anxiety and all the things, but I've just really learned how to choose peace, which is already within me because of Holy Spirit. It's like it's one of the, you know, gifts of the Spirit. And so I think just choosing and deciding beforehand, like I'm going to choose into peace and into rest, like stepping on this plane, like I'm not going to allow what's happening like around me to, you know, dictate what I'm going to feel. And so, you know, the last couple of times I flew, I did really well, and I like didn't have any like fear or anything. I was just able to focus on like Jesus. And then the other thing would be just the way that I've recently just, I don't know, communicated with my husband, and just, if we're having an argument or a disagreement, not getting way too up here with my voice tone, but actually starting to come down with like how my tone is like sharp or not. Just working on that, but also noticing the little things of like, okay, I have started implementing a softer tone and not speaking to him in a way that sounds almost degrading. So
Ooh, that's good.
Hey, but I will say, even when I met you, like first and foremost, I've noticed the anxiety almost like diminish in your life too. I could tell you had a little bit more of that struggle then, but now like I've noticed that you have too, which is so cool. And
I love it.
for me, I've noticed some insecurity flare up personally in my own life, and I think I'm proud of the fact that I'm self-aware of that, and I'm like taking steps to like rid that in my life. And I think a big part of that will be seeing like Carolyn, like with counseling and everything. We're gonna have like the same counselor, and that's kind of funny.
Praise God.
She watched our marriage one.
She did?
Yeah, she'll probably talk to you about it.
I love that.
What's the next place you want to visit?
Oh yeah.
Jenna's already like, you mean move to?
Yeah, basically.
What's the next place you want to visit? Like, dream place? Let's just say it's our dream place, next place we want to visit.
Shoot, I don't know.
Like,
Korea!
Oh, I love that. That's so random, I feel like. That's amazing.
I don't know why Hawaii comes to my mind.
Hawaii for me and Africa.
I think probably Croatia for me. Because we were going to go to Croatia before we ended up going to Mallorca.
I lied. Italy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
If you've never been to Italy, y'all need to go.
I would go everywhere.
Yeah.
We're believing. Hey,
Hey,
we're in agreement.
Here, man.
Come on.
We agree. Jesus.
Y'all are wild.
No, but
I love
anyway, realistically,
She's like,
Montana.
Wait,
Realistically, Utah for me.
okay, yeah. Oh, wait.
I think we should have said like high budget, low budget.
Yeah,
That's probably a better idea.
No, just
I mean, Will and I
Somewhere
have planned to
easier
like
travel.
take one big trip a year, which would be like, you know, Croatia or Greece or something.
Yeah.
But then smaller trips, I mean, anything islands, okay? That's it.
Okay.
come on. Okay, we have a special guest.
Special guest, everyone meet London. She's so cute.
We love London.
We love her.
Oh, I just
London.
Good thing they're already holy,
I know,
sis.
I think that's already real.
London. What is your favorite or most memorable gift you've received?
Ooh, that's hard.
That's a good one. I
She
like
gets
that
good gifts.
The first thing that comes to mind would be you got me a devotional that you you like finished it up, and I was talking how I wanted it, and then you wrote like a note on the first page to me about like the devotional, and like here it is. I forgot what it was for. Maybe my birthday or something.
I think it was a
Yeah.
moving
Oh yeah, it was
gift.
kind of like a moving away gift. It was
Yeah.
really sweet.
Aww.
Sweet. I know, just love how we're all just like,
Okay. But for real?
Squeamish.
I know, but for real, y'all, I gotta pick up my house.
yeah, I know.
She's gotta go.
Will's actually like, hello.
We love y'all. Thanks for
I love it. We're all like,
Oh,
see ya.
ladies, I'm like, bye, babies.
I know.
See you next time. Get on,
Why
y'all be
not?
good.
I love you right
Why
now.
did that just remind me of that vegan? Who's that vegan?
Oh, Tabitha.
I love her.
Y'all be. She's like,
Was
it
that
was on YouTube?
Yes.
Hey y'all, this is goes out. Hi.
How y'all doing that?
Hey, y'all, what is it?
I don't know who y'all talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
We have to look her up now.
I just love Tabitha. What is it?
Are you
Tabitha?
kicking us out?